Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of the L Spot Show.
We are your hosts. I'm Angela Yvonne.
And I'm Michael Mills. Today is going to be so much fun, especially because we are discussing the art of music. From the rhythmic patterns to the harmonies to the lyrics and so much more. We'll have beatboxer, producer, songwriter, just about musical genius, D-Roy, who'll be with us talking about these different elements of music and how music can be created anywhere. And we're going to create some to share with you guys right here.
Yes, today is going to be exciting because we also have a music artist, Rich P. Some of you may have seen him in the L Spots magazine June 2018 issue, and he performed live at our Fashion Week concert in 2018. So he's no stranger to the L Spot, and we are just super excited to talk to him about his new music.
Also, we've got attorney Sabine Franco, who will be giving us more law advice and Sabine's common sense. Then Angela takes us on a journey for another vegan hot spot in New York City for a deliciously decadent, devilish debacle of vegan pop. And I'm going to talk about some science on Inside the Science Mind.
This is the L Spot Show.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining us here today. We have a special guest with us, music artist and extraordinaire, D-Roy.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, talk to us about the elements of music. What's going on with that?
Well, the elements of music is always constantly changing. You have the melody, which is the mood of the music. You have the rhythm, which is just the heartbeat of the music. And, you know, when you put those together, you have a song, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you could do whatever. As far as, you know, where's the music going now? Music is, right now where I see it is it's a lot of electro.
A lot of electro?
Yeah, a lot of electro trap. And
So when you say electro, you mean synths?
like, no, more like, not so much the synths, but the sounds. The sounds are more electronic, you know.
You mean in like what genre music? Or you mean just in general?
Just in general, just general music, you know, when you hear them sounds like, you know, 808s, yeah, we beatbox, so.
Did y'all get that? Do it again. Oh my God, you sound like the computer, like the keyboard.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Thank
Do
you,
something
man.
else.
Okay, wait.
I wish I knew how to rhyme because I would have gotten up there.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So wait, where did you learn to do all this? How did this come about?
I was doing that when I was a little kid.
Was there a particular like keyboard or instrument that you learned all of it from, or have you
Right.
just like picked up all these sounds over time?
Well, I played the drums, so
Are you self-taught?
yes, I'm self-taught. I play by ear. Never.
Oh, so you're like a progeny.
Yeah. So one day I got on the drums at church. You know, we started at church, and I've been playing ever since. And I was always imitating the drummer that was older than me, and so when he would play, I would beatbox it back. So I just got better and better at it, and then, you know, I started implementing more sounds. And
Are these elements that you employ into your music now? Like, is this stuff that
absolutely,
you...
yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
So
And
beatboxing is a lost form because it started back with the Fat Boys.
it's Fat Boys, Dougie Fresh.
Yes.
Yes.
So what do you think is the reason why? Do you see a reemergence of people starting to learn how to beatbox now?
Yes. Actually, it's a big community of beatboxers. Most of them are overseas.
Oh my God!
Right.
I was just
Like
ready to say.
Right.
they have
I
a
was
big convention
traveling,
and
I went to Mexico City.
Okay.
And there were these guys beatboxing in Mexico City. And
Wow.
I did not
amazing
even
is
think.
that?
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, y'all. I mean, that's so cool.
They have a big community, like in Poland.
So you
Europe.
travel all around beatboxing?
Yes, I do.
Are there competitions still?
There's definitely competitions. They actually had one last month, I believe. It was in New York, I believe.
Wow. And you were in that one?
No, I was not in that one, but I know a couple people that was doing their thing in there, and they make a lot of sounds like.
So how do you get to the point where you know how to emulate those sounds with your mouth, and how long did it take for you to just get started?
Well, I mean,
were you just like,
I just picked it up. Well, it took some years. I'm not gonna
So you
lie.
must have a
Like doing
brilliant
808
ear.
sounds with
Yeah.
your nose.
wow.
It's not something you
Wait,
just wake up.
Wait. You can do an 808 sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
So what's a sound that we don't normally hear with beatboxers that you are known for?
I'm talking backwards.
Oh, we got to. Okay.
Yeah. So like.
Wait.
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 No.
Wait.
No.
No.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
You're talking about like gossip folks like talking backwards.
You know how like you play a record and you play it backwards, and you hear the record just the way it sounds, but just backwards.
So you can do this with a record that is your own. You can do this with a record that like everyone knows. You can do this with.
Yeah, pretty much. Or I usually
Can you give us something, please?
Yeah, I'll be like, I've been doing this a long time. Play it backwards. It sound like yeah, come up there, come up there, come up there, come up there. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I feel like I just got a hex thrown over here.
I didn't know what to do. I was just like,
Rose in his
wait a minute.
face.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh man.
That's the first time I've ever heard someone do that live.
That's
because
my personal
Someone need to
sound.
be paying you. Y'all see this? Someone need to call him Rat now. Where's the camera?
I need a commercial done. I need a commercial done. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
You have to teach me something. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to learn something.
Well, you know, you have
Do we
to.
have enough time? Can we do something really quick? I think we have like 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay.
Oh.
Let's do. Give us something and we'll try and jump in. We're just gonna like.
But like, boom, boom.
Boom, boom,
Yeah, boom, boom. You be
boom,
like,
boom.
you be like,
Okay. I'll do
yeah,
that. All right.
yeah, ready,
Okay.
All right.
ready. Boom, 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 boom. The boom, boom, the boom, boom, the boom, boom, the boom, boom. Keep it close. Boom, boom. Hey, rip that, bro. Pick it, rip. Boom, boom.
Stop doing the boom boom. You That was so awesome.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm going on tour. I'm going on tour. I'm going
Yeah.
on tour.
I
We
can't
have
wait.
more coming up soon in the
Yes.
next segment with D-Roy.
I'm so
We're gonna have so
excited.
much fun. We cannot wait to talk to you some more about what
Thank
you've been
you.
doing specifically. You guys stay with us. We will be right back.
Right
Molly,
back.
yes.
A boom boom. A boom boom.
The
A
boom,
boom
boom.
boom. A boom boom. A boom boom.
Chicka boom, boom.
That was so dope. I'm so excited. Hey,
Hey,
thank you.
for stopping on our post.
Right now, follow us on all our social media platforms, not just this one, at the L Spot Online. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Go
ahead, follow us now.
Wonder Twins activate. Come on. You don't know how to do it?
Oh,
You missed it.
I did?
Oh, you don't know what to do.
Okay, we're back, and we have to get in detail what's going on with D-Roy.
Thank
D-Roy,
you. Yeah.
I'm just so excited. You
I'm
have to
excited
teach
to
us
be
some more.
here.
You have to
Thank
teach
you.
us some more. So,
Of course.
with beatboxing being an old school type of situation,
Absolutely.
how do you think that it's lost with the new generation?
I feel like the new generation, they don't even think about it. When you really look at music right now, it's like there's nobody implementing beatboxing in like beats or even the music anymore. But that's what I'm going to bring back.
So what are you working on currently where you're bringing back the element of music? And musicality, really. It's not,
Yeah.
Well, right now I'm on a show on MTV. It's called with Justina Valentine from Wildin' Out. And we have the show called Your Life in Rhyme, where she's freestyling and I'm beatboxing right there, right on the street, right in New York City. So it's really dope.
Nice. How long have you been working on that
She's
project?
dope.
Yeah, she's really dope. She's really dope.
She's so hilarious.
Yeah, she's very funny in person. Very, very. And we've been working on that for about a year now.
Okay.
We already put the episode is out right now. It lives on YouTube and different platforms, but yes, it's on YouTube. And it's an amazing show. It brings back that element of your MTV raps
Yeah.
in your face,
Yeah.
uncut, you know. So it's really dope.
Yeah. What do you? I guess when you think about that musicality, I mean, there's only a few artists who are even not necessarily capable, but there's only a few people who really do that. Why do you think there's this? Maybe not disinterest,
why is it
but
lost?
just why? Do you have an opinion or?
I really think that as far as hip hop is concerned, it's really about the rhymes and the songs. Yeah. And some people just don't know how to implement the beatboxing in the song.
Right.
And I just really feel like that's what's lost. So they have to put it, once you put the beatbox back into the song, then, you know, you can bring beatboxing back. But like I said, it's a big community that is beatboxing. It's just that they're not making records, so you don't hear about it.
Yeah. So I'm going to change gears a little bit while we have some time. But tell me about Stargardt.
Stargardt.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, Stargardt disease.
And you're doing something giving back to. You have an organization or a foundation. Something
Yes,
like
I have a foundation, the Greater Vision Foundation. Greater Vision Foundation. I started it in 2010. I'm diagnosed with Stargardt's, so this is something that affected me and my sister. I have I have 2400 vision, which is bad.
2400 vision?
Yeah. I have 2400 vision.
Normally you'd have 20/20.
You have like normal person. The legal limit really is like 20/70.
Okay.
And I have 2400, which is like.
And you've had that all your life?
No, I actually developed it at 16.
It's a dystrophy, so it
deteriorates the retina.
Yeah. And then they said it's just like straight on. What does that mean when they say like it's vision straight on?
So right now you're blurry.
Okay.
So you're blurry. So what people with Stargardt's have to do, we have to look through the corners of our eyes to see the person.
Oh.
And that doesn't mean we see you clear. It's just that we can see, and then we have to use our other forms.
Senses.
You know, our other senses are heightened. Like my ears are heightened. My smell is heightened.
Right. All right, Daredevil.
That was my name on tour. That's funny.
So how many? Do you know how many people are diagnosed?
Yes.
In it?
1 out of 20,000.
Wow.
And just you and your sister
African Americans are diagnosed.
Oh,
with this.
just you and your sister and your family has it?
Yeah, skipped 4 generations, hit me and my sister. And I know that one of my uncles, his 2 kids just had it. They're like 11 and 4.
Okay.
And it's like, it really tears down some families. You only have a 50-50 chance. So either you go legally blind or you go totally blind.
And you're just legally?
I'm legally blind.
Is there anything that they is
treatment?
Is there treatments that people are starting to get into to?
Well, they have the LASIK stuff now, and they have stem cell research.
Okay.
But when I found out about it, there was none.
So there's a chance you could get it fixed.
Yes. Yeah. But I like being legally blind. I like this. Kind of keeps me on the edge. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm
Okay.
keeps me on the edge. I like it.
That's funny you mentioned that. I'm all about like science and science research. How do you feel about stem cell research?
When I first heard about stem cells, I was a little concerned because they were like, we're gonna shoot this thing in your arm, and it's gonna go to your eyeball. I was like, wait a minute. So you're gonna shoot something in my arm, and it's gonna go to my eyeball? Like I was like, I don't know about that. But stem cell research is really, it is the wave of the future, and they have progressed it so much now that it's so much better than it was 10 years ago. Yeah. So. If you can get stem cell research, please do it.
And, I mean, it's something that has really been like tarnished in the media, particularly between like the Trump administration, the Bush administration, a little bit through the Obama administration as well. Like something that people have kind of really just, it's a little, not taboo, but it's gotten like a negative reputation. But it's... I
would say for people that's doing it, just get into the research. Like research it for yourself, see if it's good for you. I'm not saying it's for everybody, but if it's good for you, do it.
Yeah.
So what does your organization do to bring awareness to this disease?
We have seminars. We also do like we did a Miss Blind Diva.
Oh.
Where we have all these divas. They come out, they bedazzle their canes and different things. I also did a showcase where we bring the talent. And the talent is there to bring also awareness. And I talk while the artists are doing their thing. Give me like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And I talk about Stargardt disease and what we can help and the things that you can get from having, Star Guards. Also, like the benefits you can also get from having Star Guards.
Like, what are some of the benefits?
Because you can get help, you can get housing, you can get a job. You don't have to not work anymore. Like when I was diagnosed, they told me I had to stop driving, I had to stop living, just get a CNI dog, get a cane, learn Braille. And these were things that, for some people it's discouraging. For me,
of course.
I took it like it was an opportunity. It was empowerment. And I said,
a challenge.
It was a challenge. So I challenged myself so that way I wouldn't go totally blind.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep driving.
Right.
I don't need no CNI. I said I look too good for a CNI. Like,
It's been a nice little, you got a little
I'm about to give you what you need right now.
Yeah. So
CNI dire
Oh
wolf
my
or something.
God. This has been so amazing talking to you.
Thank you.
Tell us where we can find you on social media. But
Yes.
before you do it, I want you to beatbox it.
Yeah. You know what? You can find me on DR to the OY to the MU to the SIC on the Snapchat. You can catch me on the DR to the OY to the MU to the SIC on the Instagram. All our social medias, DROY Music. Nolly.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. You guys stay tuned. We've got some more stuff coming up for you next on the L Spot Show. Do not go anywhere. You don't want to miss it.
Nowhere.
To analyze thirst traps, first we have to set some framework for what a thirst trap is. Thirst traps are a type of social media posts that are sexually sensational, evocative, and desirable. They can be of any subject matter, feature subjects in different levels of dress or undress, and are typically used to bait a viewer into interacting with the subject. The best thirst traps are created specifically as clickbait by influencers and has helped some very popular people amass massive followings and wealth based solely on their appearance to get you to click. When you view a thirst trap, scientifically, your body goes through the typical signs of sexual arousal: increased heart rate, longing stares, slight confusion. You may feel some of your parts responding as well, but that's all normal because thirst traps prey on your body's reaction to secondary sexual characteristics. It's almost impossible not to look, and social media confounds the issue by making several pictures of the same person available, as well as some of their personal information. Let me know what you think about the science around thirst traps. Sound off in the comments below or send us a message at Michael Mills or at the L Spot Online and let us know how you feel about the irresistible nature of the thirst trap.
Hey, it's Sabine Franco, the Purpose Lawyer, and it's time for Sabine's Common Sense. Today, we're going to be discussing Jay-Z's viral freestyle where he once again gives us $1 million worth of game, but this time for free 99. By now, you probably have heard of Jay-Z's freestyle paying tribute to Nipsey Hussle. May he sleep in peace. This was at Webster Hall's reopening. I want to break down the lyrics of this freestyle because he drops a lot of gems on real estate investing. Ho says, gentrify your own hood before these people do it. Gentrification, I know you're shaking your head, as we all do when we hear this word. But if you don't know what it means, gentrification is basically the process of renovating or improving a house or area so that it appeals to the middle class, basically somewhere the comfortable folk want to live. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. The process of eminent domain is where the government takes private property and makes it for public use. So take back the hood so you and your people can live in it, basically. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing, for anybody that's still confused as to what he was doing. If you don't know who Nipsey Hussle was before his passing or what he was doing, by now you should have heard about all of his accomplishments and how he has used his wealth to better his own community. Nipsey invested heavily into real estate. He recognized that opportunity early on in his career. The neighborhood is designed to keep us trapped. They redline us so the property declines if you live by blacks. Redlining is a discriminatory practice that began back in the Jim Crow era and still exists today, where banks, insurance companies, mortgages, and among other resources either limit what is available to the inner city or makes it costlier to obtain. This limitation starves our communities of the same opportunities as the more affluent communities have, and it causes the areas to decline and deteriorate. Jay-Z is trying to tell us that if we demonstrate our power and gentrify our own hoods, we can force these institutions and political offices to change the way they see and treat us. Basically, money talks. They depress the asset and take the property back. It's a ruthless but genius plan, in fact. So now we fighting over scraps. So now what happens is that the property values go down. They come in and start buying up the neighborhood. They kick us out by making our own neighborhoods unaffordable. Now we begin to fight each other over scraps. Crabs in a barrel, but crabs don't belong in the barrel, and they ain't never tell us that. So in the barrel, we gonna act like we act. We can easily get out of the barrel if we stand on each other's back. Whoever gets on top, as long as they stay attached. The only way to change this cycle is to stick together. The crab in the barrel mentality will keep us victimized, hating each other and killing each other. Let's share knowledge and spread power. You may be thinking, well, that sounds dope and all, but how can I do that? Well, you can start with credit and speaking to a mortgage professional. If you're not ready on paper, they can tell you what you will need to get ready so that you can plan. Instead of buying bottles and designer labels, you can ante up with your friends and buy property together. United, we are stronger and more powerful. Let's play the long game to build long-term wealth together. Leave the short money alone. Hov did that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that. That's all for today. Don't forget to please use your common sense, and if you don't have any, please feel free to use mine. I'm Sabine Franco, the Purpose Lawyer, and I'll see you next time.
And we are back, and we have a special guest, Rich P. He's a rapper. He's an artist. He's just amazing all around, and I'm just so excited that we get to talk to him today. What's up, Rich?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for being
It's a pleasure.
So the last time we saw you, it was the fashion show.
Yes, yes.
So what you been doing since then?
A lot. Man, since the fashion show, it's been a lot going on. I went on tour.
Did you?
Yeah.
Around the States?
Yeah, I did a short tour. It was a 4-city. I put it together myself, tested fan base.
Okay.
And it was dope, man. We did Philly, DC, Atlanta, and New York to end it back home.
What was that like putting a tour together yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But we surprised ourselves. I did it with myself and another dope artist by the name of Poison. She's very dope, and we put the idea together, and we just made it come into fruition. We started looking into venues out of town, made some calls, checked in with some people that could help us make it happen, and we just got a 16-passenger van. Hit the road.
Old school.
Just drove. Yeah,
we drove.
Like a reefer.
We drove to New York. We drove from New York. We did Philly, DC, stayed in Maryland, and then we flew to Atlanta.
Nice.
So that wasn't too bad of a drive.
No, it wasn't actually. After the Philly show, we drove to Maryland, stayed in the Airbnb, and then we drove to DC in the morning, and then did a little show promo in the malls, get a little anticipation for the night. It was dope, but Atlanta was beautiful. We sold Atlanta out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Packed. Crazy, man. Wonderful experience, and you really see, you test something and see like, man, out of town, there's people who really know about you, like you, and it was completely independent. Like, we put something together on our own, out of our pocket, made our money back, made profit,
Good.
Nice.
sold out of merch.
Nice.
So it was an amazing experience. And it also shows you that if you're dedicated, you can do it yourself. Like, you don't need a machine to make something happen. So
Yeah.
But that, working on my new album.
Yeah, so what's coming after Kicking It With My Pops?
So I just announced the new album title at my show at SOB's 2 weekends ago. It's called Spiritual Levels. We're gonna try to shoot for late June, top of July.
Oh, that's soon.
So yeah, it's almost
Still
done.
recording? Okay.
Almost done. I'm probably like 90%. So excited.
Do you have features, or are you trying to do it all?
I have some amazing features on there. Still might squeeze some more people on there, but right now I do have.
I was going to say, she plays a mean slap foot.
Okay.
Mean slap
I just learned how to beatbox.
Oh,
Don't do it. Don't do
I'll
it.
bring you in the booth.
Don't.
Production credit
See,
and
look
everything.
at that. Look at that. He sees the vision. He
do it.
sees the talent.
Don't do it.
Unbelievable.
She gonna want her cut. She gonna want
Unbelievable.
half the
I
rights,
need
the
a cut. I
publishing
just want a
rights. She
shout
going
out.
to
Just a
Netflix
shout out.
after it's
I am never-
over. She
you
need
know
the
what?
Coachella rights.
No
She need all the rights.
publishing.
I just want to be able to show up.
I'm gonna end up in a 360.
Not
one
even.
feature.
I just want to bag some shoes and a shout out, Rich. That's it.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Oh,
Speaking
man.
of picture.
You're so hateful. So hateful.
But yes, finishing up the new project.
Yes.
And then you'll be touring that as well this year?
Hopefully this year, man. Hopefully this year. I think I'm gonna do it again. It was fun. You learn like what to do, what not to do.
Right.
And make it even a much better experience this time around.
You gonna do overseas this time?
I would love to. You know, I've been looking at my streams and
Right.
you know, the UK getting
Yeah.
a lot
They
of streams out
love-
there.
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Spain.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Canada, like there's a lot of people listening to my music out of the country, and I was like, wow.
Japan.
Japan, yep. China,
They would love you over there.
They say that all the time.
They
People
would
tell me
love
that
you
all the
over
time.
there
I'm curious, you know, it got to make sense.
because they love our culture.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of respect for it, and they know there's less of an opportunity to see you. So when
Right.
you are coming, they do show out. You know, I realize that's why artists like from the States make so much money abroad because
Yeah.
I'm coming here probably once this year.
Yeah.
You know,
So everyone comes to see you. Yeah.
That's why
They pay
everyone
top
stays
dollar.
over there. Like
Yeah.
they stay over there making their money, and they'll come over here
Yeah.
and just be like, "Okay, that's fine."
Sounds like a conversation we had earlier. Yeah, so project coming out in a couple months, and then what else do you have? I guess like in the forecast for your future.
Man, the project, more visuals.
Okay.
Designing clothes more.
How do you? Speaking about visuals, how do you? Do you feel like visuals are as important as they have been previously for artists? I have a sibling, a brother who sings and puts out his own stuff as well, and he's always asking me like, "What should I do?" Do you? I mean,
I think they're more important now
Than they were
ever
before.
were. I mean, you still have that chance of striking lightning twice or lightning in a bottle with a song,
Yeah.
and it going viral. So I mean, that's always that's always in the universe, but that's playing lotto.
Yeah.
Hoping you just throw a song out there and it goes 10 million streams or SoundCloud plays and you're the best thing since sliced bread. But when you're like an artist who's dedicated to making a name for themselves, the visual provides you.
Yeah.
It shows your demeanor. Like we're in an era of people wanting to know more about you as much as the music. Like there's people who follow some artists just because of their antics, what they do on social media. So with visuals, they get a taste of like your demeanor, how you act, your swagger, your lingo. So they get to see how you dress, you know, if it's like an organic feel to what you're doing, if the music matches the person. So the videos are very, very important. And I think they get to really see like, okay, I identify with this dude. I feel like I see myself, a little bit of myself in him. So I think they're more important than they ever been, especially now because with the market being so saturated, you have to separate yourself somehow. So if you take pride in shooting your visuals and get creative,
Yeah.
I think you have a one-up on everyone. So
You're sounding like a mogul.
Right.
You sounded more and more like a business, like industry.
Absolutely.
I'm striving for that.
Okay, yeah.
That's my goal. Long-term goal is to
some artists to cultivate.
Yeah, I want
Some
to
ways to put some more music out there for other people and influence the
Create
not her, not her, unless you want. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be so nice.
Not her. But then when you see me get my little single out, don't be in the front row. That's all I'm saying. Don't be in the front row.
I won't be in the front row.
You be in the backstage, Groovy.
I won't be in the backstage
will.
either.
Yes, you will.
Away.
But let's touch on the state of hip hop right now. So you have been compared to some of the pioneers of rap, like Fabulous, Biggie, and the list goes on and on. What do you think the state of hip hop is today?
I think hip hop is in a weird place. It's in a interesting place, but the lack of respect for the forefathers and the people who came before them, I think is missing, and it's hurting the culture because there's a huge disconnect between the legends and the current artists. Times change. Style of music. Of course, it can't stay what it was.
Yeah,
but
it's not the same.
the core has to remain, though.
Yes.
The core. Because a lot of things happening in hip-hop right now are trendy. And when the trends die,
Go back to
the
what's
number one
original.
thing that will never go out of style is the ability to rhyme.
Yeah.
The skill of rhyming. That will never fade away. Every time a trend comes, whether it's snap music, whether it's straight club, whether it's crunk, whether it's trill, Texas screwed, whether it's mumble rap, when it all is said and done, people like J. Cole, Kendrick, Lupe Fiasco, The Game, Kanye,
Pusha T.
Drake, Pusha T,
Okay. Making sure we're on the same.
Big Boy?
Big Boy,
Andre.
3 Stacks, Rick Ross.
You better give me a history lesson.
Absolutely.
Yes.
One of the most underrated album makers ever.
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And he's
yes.
one of the greatest beat pickers ever.
Yes.
I will definitely agree with that. Maybach
Game.
music is amazing.
What do you think about Drake?
Incredible artist. I mean, he's responsible for his influence is
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah, obviously.
I mean, he's like what Kanye was doing to artists when he dropped 808s.
Yeah.
And well, even before that, like Kanye literally ended like gangster rap.
Yeah.
He killed it.
Yeah.
He,
I vividly
you know,
remember that.
It was all 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Straight wearing bulletproof vests. Everyone trying, like even when 50 Cent was out, I was rapping about killing as a little kid. I thought I had to be that way to get popular.
Right.
And then when Kanye came along, he changed my life because I realized like I can be myself.
Yeah.
He really proved that you can be yourself. Like, yeah, I went to school. You never heard a rapper say that and make it cool. Like, I went to school. I didn't kill nobody. I was myself. So, that influence Drake has right now, like almost every artist has some of Drake's DNA.
Right.
Yeah.
With like trying to rap and sing.
Yeah.
Like we have miniature Drakes, we have baby Drakes, we have all types of Drakes right now who we settle for because Drake drops an album once every year or two. So you get these other ones who are so like, I'm dropping 3 albums a year, so we take that because we're like, you know what? I'll take Diet Drake for now. So
Yeah.
So his influence is ridiculous. Great artist.
We have something special that we want to do with you here today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little game. We're trying some new things to get some ratings. So we are
Trying this because I want to know if you know your own stuff.
Yes, we're going to test you to see if you know your own rhymes. You need to identify correctly the song, and if you can give us which album the song came from, that'd be awesome as well. But you should know that because, you know, the album and song.
Because you wrote it.
You're going to go first or I'm going first?
I'm going to go first.
Okay, do it. Do it up,
I have to
sis.
do my favorite verse. This is my favorite verse. These unsigned artists are here, rap about, Forbes list. When really they're asking their jobs, can they get more shifts?
I'm off this. These are the breaks.
Get it.
On kicking
That
in
is like my-
vibes.
Get it.
I'm going to put that as a
Get
caption
it.
under one
Get
of my
it. Get it.
IGs.
Get it. All right, I'm going to pick a random one.
Okay.
Okay.
I was bred in the godly era. Lames hate on talent. Well, y'all can die together.
I reached greatness through trial and error. Melissa Ford in 2000, nobody better. I hate
You know
Rich
she's
P.
making a comeback.
Yeah.
Melissa making a
awesome.
comeback. Have you seen her lately?
I actually went to her Broadway play, and it was amazing.
Yes.
She does like plays.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Nice.
But now she's back, better than ever since her accident. You got to get back on the IG. She's giving you
Okay,
what you
give us
need.
another one.
Okay. Okay, let me see. You are a queen who knows there's no need to show them other girls on the polls like election day.
Someone like you.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
All right. Okay. They love fashion as much as they love women. They love stacking as much as they love spending.
That's how I do it for.
This is amazing. Okay, we got time for one more? Do one more. Do one more. You got to give us a voice.
I'm going to do one. Do I have to do a voice?
You got to give us a voice.
Okay. She said that I belong here because I'm slinging woke doll year.
Woke D.
Oh, D.
Oh, you know
year.
that song, child.
Peace,
Oh, that's the current
queen.
single out right now. It's clout.
Perfect.
Let's say D.
You see what I'm working with? Help me, Lord. Help me. Trying to get my Emmy. Okay.
Oh, man.
Rich P, please tell us where we can find you in the future. Shout out your social media. Tell us all about you. Where can we find you? Where can the people
Yes,
find you? This is your camera right here.
You can find me on social media, Rich P Sin, RICHPSIN. Man, new album coming out, Spiritual Levels, June, July 2019. Stay in tune. Follow me, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Man, blessing. I appreciate this. I always appreciate being able to have a platform to extend, what I'm doing. So I'm humbled. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no, it's a
And
pleasure.
thank you guys for watching. It's a
And I'm
blessing.
going on tour.
She's not going on tour. We'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Do not go anywhere. We've got more coming up for you on the L Spot Show.
Boom.
The IndieNYC show is a platform passionate about creating more exposure for independent artists in film and digital media. Today, we are giving you a sneak peek of the latest IndieNYC episode. Enjoy.
And Gina, so codename Rebel. Like, it's been through such a process, and I'm so excited you're still pushing forward with it.
Thank you.
Tell us what's going on.
It's definitely been a journey. So we started out with episode 1, it's entitled Hunters, the series. Changing the name a little bit to codename Rebel. And it's basically going to be a continuation showing my character's journey into becoming a hunter. And she's basically still, her purpose is to find out who killed her parents, because she doesn't believe that it was just some random burglary and her parents are dead. No, she thinks something sinister is going on because nothing was stolen, and there's some other details with like the break-in that just don't add up. So she goes to her brother for help, who happens to be a hunter, but he's like, nah, it was a burglary. Can we just, move on,
Right.
let them go? But he had issues with our parents, so I don't think he's really thinking, with all his cognitive abilities and his hunter senses. He's just kind of like, whatever. And so that's why I'm taking it upon myself, Nadira, to
So you're playing the lead actress.
Yes, I am. To become a hunter and find out what happened, because my parents meant the world to me,
And what kind of genre is this? Like, what?
This is a drama, an action drama mystery.
Nice.
Yeah, there's like a little, like all my favorite genres in one.
Right, and I think Gina's bringing like an awesome diversity to the screen, because you're mixed with
I'm like 3/4 Black, 1/4 Chinese. Yeah.
and she's the lead, so I think that's super dope, because it brings just more diversity to the
Yeah.
screen, and especially in action. And we don't have like a lot of Black action. Like, we're getting more now, of course,
Right.
but I feel like this is
Yeah.
so timely and perfect.
You're right. Like, I don't see a lot of action, like the action genre touching upon interracial couples. Like, my parents in the show, Megan Green is black, and then Samantha Cham is Asian. You don't really see that dynamic playing out in the action or mystery kind of thing. That's usually more Lifetime, I guess, special
I
or
agree.
sitcom, but not really in that genre. So yeah, that was a great point. Hunters was SAG. It was, I created it under the union, but I decided to go non-union, to continue the series non-union,
Right.
because it's easier. You know, as indie artists.
Yeah, it's expensive to go the SAG route.
It's very expensive and lots of rules and restrictions, etc. Whereas if you're non-union, you know, the lines are blurred a little bit. So you can do so much more with a lot less.
Yeah. And like nothing against SAG, you know, like it works for some people, but like if you're not at that point where you have that financial backing,
Right.
You gotta work with your community, and which is what we're trying to build here, so that everybody a part of this show, a part of this community, can eventually start to connect and work together, and we can build and do great things together and celebrate each other's work.
Yeah. So
Okay, now we can't give too much away. To see the full episode, subscribe to the IndieNYC Show YouTube channel so you can be notified first when the episode drops. See you next time.
Well, I have to say, today was one of my favorite shows.
Well, I had a great time.
We got to speak to D-Roy.
We did. Did some
learned how to
beatboxing.
beatbox.
You learned how to beatbox. I already knew how, but you know, I'm great at most things.
And then we got to speak with Rich P.
Rich P? Yes, Rich P. It was amazing. We had a great time with him as well. He said that you could come on tour.
And I'm going.
But I won't allow it.
So if you don't see me next week.
She'll be here next week.
If you don't see me on the IG, you're going to know that I was out there popping it.
You see? See what I have to deal with? See what I have to deal with? I can't. To stay updated with our guests, our hosts, and the show, make sure to follow the L Spot Show at the L Spot online and visit thelspot.com. On our website, you can also find past episodes and a place to donate some dollars, a little bag, so we can keep this going. Any contribution helps, whether it be big or small. And you can also DM me and get my little Cash App info too if you'd like to as well.
Where the cash at? Where the cash at? Be sure to keep tuning in to the L Spot Show so you too can network and be recognized.
We will see you guys next time. Ow!
You gon' love this.
I can't believe where I'm at now. I dreamt about this for a while. I knew I'd be a superstar. Didn't think I was gonna make it far. Been through trials and tribulations. Almost lost faith, thought I wouldn't make it. But my God is the greatest. And now's my time to shine and be fearless. Now is my time to shine and be fearless. Now is my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. Claiming my time. And be fearless. Taking what's mine. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work.
It's time to make a movie, y'all. Karen J. I'm a star, I shine way brighter. Everything lit, yo, they calling me a lighter. Came out swinging cause I'm born to be a fighter. Gifted with the words, so I'm known to be a writer. I done came a long way. Trip to the top and I came here to stay. Ain't worried about y'all cause today I'm feeling fearless. If you ain't showing love, I can care less. I can move through a crowd with a smile on. Got a bank full of money I can pile on. So it's lights, cameras, flash cause I'm here. Net worth bringing in a new year. Hands up, everybody celebrate. Only making big moves like a heavyweight. Flawless, how we rockin' the jewels. Front page of the time if you talking the news, you heard?
Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. To shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. can't believe where I'm at now. I dreamt about this for a while. I knew I'd be a superstar. Didn't think I was gonna make it far. Been through trials and tribulations. Almost lost faith, thought I wouldn't make it. But my God is the greatest. And now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. I'm claiming my time. And be fearless. Taking what's mine. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work.
It's time to make a movie, y'all. Karen J. I'm a star, I shine way brighter. Everything lit, yo, they calling me a lighter. Came out swinging cause I'm born to be a fighter. Gifted with the words, so I'm known to be a writer. I done came a long way. Trip to the top and I came here to stay. Ain't worried about y'all cause today I'm feeling fearless. If you ain't showing love, I can care less. I can move through a crowd with a smile on. Got a bank full of money I can pile on. So it's lights, cameras, flash cause I'm here. Net worth bringing in a new year. Hands up, everybody celebrate. Only making big moves like a heavyweight. Flawless, how we rockin' the jewels. Front page of the time if you talking the news, you heard?
Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. To shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. 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 I can't believe where I'm at now. I dreamt about this for a while. I knew I'd be a superstar. Didn't think I was gonna make it far. Been through trials and tribulations. Almost lost faith, thought I wouldn't make it. But my God is the greatest. And now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. I'm claiming my time. And be fearless. Taking what's mine. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work.
It's time to make a movie, y'all. Karen J. I'm a star, I shine way brighter. Everything lit, yo, they calling me a lighter. Came out swinging cause I'm born to be a fighter. Gifted with the words, so I'm known to be a writer. I done came a long way. Trip to the top and I came here to stay. Ain't worried about y'all cause today I'm feeling fearless. If you ain't showing love, I can care less. I can move through a crowd with a smile on. Got a bank full of money I can pile on. So it's lights, cameras, flash cause I'm here. Net worth bringing in a new year. Hands up, everybody celebrate. Only making big moves like a heavyweight. Flawless, how we rockin' the jewels. Front page of the time if you talking the news, you heard?
Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
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 I can't believe where I'm at now. I dreamt about this for a while. I knew I'd be a superstar. Didn't think I was gonna make it far. Been through trials and tribulations. Almost lost faith, thought I wouldn't make it. But my God is the greatest. And now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless.
Living my life,
And be fearless.
reclaiming my
And
time,
be fearless.
taking what's mine.
And be fearless. Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
It's time to make a movie, y'all. Cameron J. I'm a star, I shine way brighter. Everything lit, yo, they calling me a lighter. Came out swinging, cause I'm born to be a fighter. Gifted with the words, so I'm known to be a writer. I done came a long way. Trip to the top, and I came here to stay. Ain't worried about y'all, cause today I'm feeling fearless. If you ain't showing love, I can care less. I can move through a crowd with a smile on. Got a bank full of money I can pile on. So it's lights, cameras, flash, cause I'm here. Net worth, bringing in a new year. Hands up, everybody celebrate. Only making big moves like a heavyweight. Flawless, how we rockin' the jewels. Front page of the time if you talking the news, you heard?
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work. To shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
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 I can't believe where I'm at now. I dreamt about this for a while. I knew I'd be a superstar. Didn't think I was gonna make it far. Been through trials and tribulations. Almost lost faith, thought I wouldn't make it. But my God is the greatest. And now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Living my life and be fearless. Reclaiming my time and be fearless. Taking what's mine and be fearless. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work.
It's time to make a movie, y'all. Cameron J. I'm a star, I shine way brighter. Everything lit, yo, they calling me a lighter. Came out swinging cause I'm born to be a fighter. Gifted with the words, so I'm known to be a writer. I done came a long way. Trip to the top and I came here to stay. Ain't worried about y'all cause today I'm feeling fearless. If you ain't showing love, I can care less. I can move through a crowd with a smile on. Got a bank full of money I can pile on. So it's lights, cameras, flash cause I'm here. Net worth bringing in a new year. Hands up, everybody celebrate. Only making big moves like a heavyweight. Flawless, how we rockin' the jewels. Front page of the time if you talking the news, you heard?
Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. To shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action.
You gon' love this.
I can't believe where I'm at now.